Hello guys. How is everyone doing? Hi, how is everyone doing? As you come on, say hey. Tell me where you are watching from. I am so excited to be here with you today and to talk about what it feels like to step into your purpose, what it feels like and how to do it, right? We're going to dive into all the things, and I'm just feeling so excited for everything that I have to cover. So much energy, like kind of wanting to rush through, so it feels really good. I'm just going to give a minute for everyone to hop on. I am so excited. Hi, Lily. Hi, Paula. Hi, Lily. Good morning. Good morning, guys. I'm so excited to be here with you today. You're with your host, Rebecca Ann. I am a divine intuitive healer, soul expansion coach, and I am all about getting women empowered and connected to their truth, their purpose, their authenticity, and in their power. And that's what we're going to talk about today, right, guys? I'm so excited to be with you. Paula, I had no idea you were from Santa Rosa Beach. Oh, I still love Santa Rosa. Such a beautiful area. Really beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I just never do that. I've been talking to Paula for a while now. Welcome, guys. Hi, Facebook. As you come on, say hey. Give me an emoji so I know you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. This is going to be so good. Hold on. I'm inviting a few last people just because I know there were some people who were wanting to join. So give me 1 second. Get comfortable. We're going to be diving in today into your purpose, talking about what can help you get connected to your purpose, like that longingness, that feeling within you that there is just something more within you, right? So let me know as you join. Say hey. I am so excited to be here with you today. Okay, it looks like everyone is hopping on. Hi, guys. Hi. It is going to be so good. How is everyone today? Y'all, I did Kundalini yoga this morning. If any of my clients are on here, y'all know I love Kundalini yoga, and it's like a big part of my energy work and integrating new energy and everything. So I'm just feeling so good. Hi, Tia. Hi, guys. Welcome. Looks like Paula said, so good to see your beautiful face. Well, it's so good to be with you. Oh, Paula, you're in Arkansas and Florida. Okay, got it. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, it looks like everyone is on, so we can start going. Yay! Okay, guys. So today we're going to be talking all about, so I've been getting a lot of people coming to me, and of course, because these are the clients I attract or the people, because this is my purpose, right? So I have a lot of people coming to me and they're like, I feel something bigger within inside myself. Like, I might have a part-time job, or maybe they're just doing the mom thing right now, which is amazing. That is like a whole job in itself. I give so much love and power out to all the mothers out there. I think it's really powerful. So, sorry, I think someone was trying to join and they were just messaging me. I think people are trying to join right now. I feel so bad because I think you have to be in the Facebook group before, but that's okay. So people are coming to me and they're just like, I'm feeling this bigger purpose within inside myself. I'm feeling this, like I'm doing maybe a little bit of a job, or I'm doing this, but I'm feeling like there's more out there for me. I feel like there is more that I'm meant to do in this world. And if you are feeling this, emoji below, are you feeling this bigness within inside of you, or this deeper purpose that you know you're meant to tap into, but you're just not sure how to get there right now? Emoji below if this is you. If you're feeling that call, you're feeling that you've been awakening, right? So a lot of people come to me, they've been awakening, they're feeling like this new sense of awareness around them. They're spiritually awakening to something bigger within inside themselves. Hi, Ryan. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you on. I don't think you've been on one of my live streams. Paula is giving me the peace fingers. Yeah, so Paula knows what I'm saying. She's saying, yeah, like I understand, like, yes. That is, and so many people are feeling this bigness within inside of them. They're feeling this awakening to something deeper they're meant to bring into this world, right? And I remember when I felt that, it was actually last year when I really, really felt this strong calling within inside myself. And funny story, guys, I was actually working. I was living in Milan, Italy at the time, and I was working at an Italian fashion, online fashion magazine. And it's so funny because I thought I was living the life, right? Like some of you might think it. Like I thought I was living what I thought was everything I wanted to do. I got my master's in fashion management. I got the training I needed. I helped brands like Moncler brand their services and brand their products. And now I was going to fashion shows and I was writing on all these designers and stuff, right? And I thought I was living like exactly what I was meant to be doing. And I just look back and then I just remember like literally 6 or 8 months later in my job and I'm feeling completely unfulfilled. You know, I'm feeling completely like lost, unfulfilled, and I feel this calling within me, so deep within me to go into something deeper, that I had something deeper to offer this world, right? So that's what I'm here to talk about and how I've gotten to where I am now. A divine intuitive healer, soul expansion coach, clients, a sold out mastermind called the Ascension Circle. Within like 48 hours, within like a week, I had it completely sold out. And how you go from having that dream and having that feeling within you to freaking owning your truth, light, and power, right? And to owning everything you have to share with this world. And, you know, this work gets to be fun, but also this work does have a lot of healing work with it. So many people are like, oh, you're a healer. And I'm just like, yeah, of course, because this work that we do requires a lot of healing work along the way, right? That's a part of the spiritual awakening. That's a part of the awakening part. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. So please excuse my cough, guys. I have to be honest with you. I cleared out, I think last week or the week before, I cleared out a lot of stuff out of my throat chakra. And this is what it looks like to be on the path. I'm stepping into my next level. I've been hitting huge financial goals in my business. And I'm really in my next level right now. And I have had to do a ton of work on my throat chakra, right? Because the deeper we go into ourselves, the deeper we go on this path, the more people and clients we're holding space for, it requires a deeper healing of ourselves. So I do have a little stuff going on with my throat chakra right now. I've been releasing a lot of emotion out of this area so I can come out with my message freely and to share it with all of you. But it sounds like everyone's joined on. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful to you. Say hey as you come on. Facebook, I can see y'all are joining. Just say hey as you come on so I can see who's here, okay? So I can interact with you. And please, if during anything during this live stream, you have any questions, please post your questions below and I can go back through and answer them, okay? So you're feeling this something bigger with the inside yourself. You're feeling this bigger purpose, you're doing the work, you're awakening, and you're feeling all of these emotions and all of these things come up, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I know I'm meant to do something deeper, but I'm just not sure where to start. Well, you're at the perfect place because I'm going to take you through what I started to do when I felt that bigger purpose and what helped me to get connected to my purpose and my authenticity. Hi, Carrie. So the first where I started is, I know people are going to get so sick of me for saying this, but journaling, guys. Journaling is one of the biggest ways to help yourself get connected to your soul, because so many times when we're writing and we just let ourselves write, divine ideas can come through, right? Divine inspiration can come through us easily and effortlessly. So I want you to start journaling on your purpose, or start journaling within the feelings that you're having right now. Here's two of the big questions I asked myself in the beginning of my journey. Who am I really? Hi, Chelsea. So glad you got to join. Tia said, yes, it is. Yeah, journaling is huge. Guys, this is how I refined my message over and over and over, was through journaling on my message and what I felt, the passion and the power within me, writing it all down, and then that helped me to start formulating it, right? So ask yourself, who am I really? Marianne Williamson has these questions in her book. I can't remember which one. Maybe Divine Compensation, something like that. Who am I really? And why am I here? Who am I really? And answer that question with so much truth and honesty. Who am I really? Not your titles, not who you think you should be, and all of those things. Who am I really? And inside of Rebecca, who am I? I know I'm a priestess, right? I know I'm a priestess here to help guide women to step into their truth, light, and their power. And mine didn't start like that. I just knew, I was like, I'm a healer. That's all I could get out. I was like, who am I really? I'm a healer. Like, I know that I've been doing it all my life without even knowing it. And start looking into those gifts and start writing down those things that naturally come to you, guys. Those things that naturally come to you. Like for me, the intuitiveness. My intuitive guidance came very naturally to me. What comes natural to you? Are you very intuitive? Are you able to feel others' emotions as your own? Are you an empath? Start writing all of these things down, because all of these things that you naturally can do are your guiding stepping stones to getting deeper into your purpose, right? Start journaling. Who am I really? Why am I here? What are my unique gifts that I can offer the world? I love that one. Start writing down your unique gifts. What uniqueness is about you? What have you been complimented on all your life? What comes easily to you? And it's something different for all of us, guys. It's something different for all of us. And I love that. And the next thing, hold on, let me grab some water, guys. Let me know how you're liking these journal prompts. Excuse me. So who am I really? Why am I here? And what unique gifts do I have to share with the world? That's how you start tapping into that purpose, into that deeper sense of yourself, right? Yes, I love it. Okay, how is everyone doing? Keep me updated. No one said anything. So am I going like too far off? Let me know. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of people come to me and they're on this journey and they're ready to step in. And they're ready and they're feeling this bigness within inside of themselves. They start journaling, right? They start doing the work. They're journaling. They're feeling like, oh yeah, my intuition, this has always been super easy for me. And they're feeling these things, right? And they're writing it all down and like, oh my gosh, yes, 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 this feels good. And now what to do next? Meditation. Guys, meditation is huge, because this is how we get in tune with our intuition, which is our guiding post through all of this work. If you are ready to become a spiritual entrepreneur or to launch that nonprofit that you feel like you're led to do, or whatever you feel like you are led to launch within the world, your intuition is your guiding post always. Because your intuition is that loving voice inside of you that will never lead you astray. It's leading you along your path. It's leading you to the people, the places, the things you need to put your work out there. And so many people I know resist meditation because this and that, and that's completely fine, I understand, but meditation is a big way of how we tune into that intuition, that loving voice inside to lead us along our way, right? So you don't have to sit in silence. So many people are like, oh my God, I don't want to sit in silence and meditate. Guys, it's fine. You don't have to sit in silence. In my Soul Expansion bundle, it's a free bundle that I'll post the link to for everyone to get to, which is all about stepping into your truth, light, and power. I give you guided meditations along the way to follow, right? I give you guided meditations to follow and to fall into that I used along my journey to get where I am, and guided meditations to help you realign, right? Realign, because a lot of times what I see with us trying to get connected to our purpose, we start looking to other people. Oh, she's doing this. Oh, she's doing this. Oh, this coach is doing this. Oh, this person launched this nonprofit, right? We start looking at everyone else and what they're doing. And then we're losing that potency of what we're here to offer. So You have to really, meditation is an amazing way to go deep within inside yourself and to stay in tune with your intuition. And many times I during this process, I tell people to not look at everyone else and what they're doing, right? This is a really big thing within this industry right now, the coaching industry, the spiritual industry, the self-development industry. We cannot be looking at what everyone else is doing, guys, because it doesn't matter. They don't have what you have. They don't have in you what your unique gifts are. And you're going to offer it in a way that is completely different from them and with a completely unique twist, right? There is so much room for all of us here. There is so much room for everyone to be a part of this industry. So put your blinders on in the beginning of your path. Hi, Harriet. I adore you. Speak the truth, lady. Thanks, Harriet. That's my mentor, guys. One of my biggest mentors. But so in the beginning of your path, whenever you're connecting with your purpose and you're starting to dive deep into it and you're journaling and you're meditating, you're feeling all of these divine inspirations come through, you're feeling all of the inspired guidance come through, and you're feeling all of it flood through you, put your blinders on. This is the biggest message I can give you in a place where I went wrong in my journey. Maybe not wrong, I just learned the lesson so I could teach it to you, so you maybe didn't have to learn it the hard way. But I was looking to other places for validation. I was looking to other people for validation of my gifts. That's not how this works. This is where so many of us go wrong on this purpose and on this journey, guys. We're looking to everyone else for validation. We're looking to this person to tell us that we're right. We're looking to this person to cheer us on. When really all it is us validating ourselves, knowing that we are worthy no matter what, knowing that we get to step into our truth, our light, our purpose, because we are meant to, because it is on our path, right? So put your blinders on in the beginning of this journey, guys, and stay focused on what you have to offer the world, okay? Stay focused on what you have to offer. Stay so in tune with your intuition. And yes, guys, you're going to fall in and out. I fall in and out all the time of ego and intuition. And how you can tell the difference is your intuition is a loving guidance within you that is always lovingly guiding you. And it creates these like little whispers or these like little feelings within your stomach or maybe your chest. And you're like, oh my God, just like working with this person really feels good. It just feels really aligned on my path right now, right? It just feels good to me. That's how you know that's intuition. If it's ego feels very forceful. The ego feels very, oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do that. Or I should do this. Or it should look like this. The ego is very forceful and tries to put us in a box. But as divine feminine leaders, and I'm guessing that each and one of the women on this live stream with me right now is a divine feminine leader, and I believe that. As divine feminine leaders, we're meant to let ourselves be guided by this intuition. It is our freaking gift, guys, as feminines in this world. It is one of our biggest gifts that can also feel like a curse sometimes, is to feel that intuition and to take action on it from there, right? Because your purpose is not going to magically like pop up as a business. No, it takes time. It takes time of you going inward, meditating, journaling, feeling, what do I have to offer this world? Maybe working with a mentor, people to help guide you along your way, and then taking the inspired actions that your intuition is telling you to take. Right? Yes, the inspired action is everything. So you feel the guidance within you, and then you need to take a step further and take the inspired action it's leading you to. Because our intuition is always leading us to something so magical for us. It's always leading us in a path of getting more connected to ourselves, our soul nomadic clients, and everything. This work, Everything I'm saying right now applies to all of us, whether you have a business or not. You're a healer, you're a what, you're a this, you're a that, or you're in corporate, but still on your purpose and your path. This applies to everyone, especially the feminine, right? The divine feminine leaders, we all are. Our intuition is everything, and it is our guiding post. Tune into that voice every day. Ask it, where are you guiding me to go? Where are you guiding me to go? This is a beautiful A Course in Miracles prayer. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? I ask myself that almost every day, guys. Asking my intuition to guide me. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? I'm on this live stream. I asked God, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. I asked God, what would you have me say? And then I let the message run through me. I'm just the vessel that holds the message and allows it to run through me, right? And so are you. 1 second. This is the beautiful thing about getting connected to your purpose, to starting your business. You don't have to have it all figured out. You know why? Because your path is already there. Your intuition, your guiding post will take you to the stepping stones you need. But guys, I'm gonna give a little bit of a warning right now on this path on becoming a spiritual entrepreneur, on becoming more connected. They're not gonna give you the full path laid out. They're not gonna say, oh, you're gonna do this, this, and this, and then that. No. This path takes trust. This path takes faith. Faith in the unknowing that we can't always see. You have to have deep faith within yourself and follow that guidance. And then you make the jump, and the universe, God, love, whatever it is, comes to support you, right? But it requires you taking a jump, taking a leap, because they're not going to throw out the whole red carpet for you on this path. Because what fun would that be, right? Oh my gosh, I just remember when I had to start taking my leaps, guys. I was in the beginning. I was at Spirit Junkie Masterclass Live with Gabby Bernstein. If any of y'all know Gabby Bernstein, it was last year. It was a year ago now in June coming up. And I remember walking in. I knew no one. I was guided here by my soul and by my intuition, and I followed this guidance without having an idea of what the hell was going to happen, right? And I show up to this event. I know I'm being guided there. I know I'm being guided, so I show up, and literally on the first night I'm there, there's like 200 people in the room, 250, maybe 300 people. I don't know. It's a lot of women. It's a huge auditorium with Gabby Bernstein, and she's taking questions. And the mic runners are going up and down, and all of a sudden, y'all, my hand goes flying up. I'm like, holy shit, what am I about to say, right? I was really letting myself just be guided and led. I was really just like, okay, I think I have something to say or ask, and my hand just shot up. Literally, I swear someone I was like, what the hell just happened? My hand goes up, the mic person gives me the mic. And then she calls on me. And I get up, and I'm literally shaking. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm just following this inspired action to get up and talk in front of Gabby Bernstein. And I remember just getting up, and I just started asking questions about this. How do I can feel my purpose within inside of me, but how do I connect deeper to it? You know, I had started my blog, The Blue Empath. I was releasing my writing into the world, and I was telling her all these things, that I created an 8-step guide to forgiveness. I had an ebook and all this stuff. And she goes, well, first of all, your energy is beautiful. I would want to be around you any day. Your soon-to-be clients are lucky. She said something like that, which I get a lot. My energy is very infectious. And I own that now. I own that about myself. Usually I used to put it off and be like, oh, no. But no, I own that now. I have a very strong energy, and that's a part of my superpower. But she just said to me, she was like, take the inspired actions. Take the small steps along the way that you're being guided. She's like, you wrote an ebook. You wrote an 8 Steps Guide to Forgiveness ebook. That's amazing. Keep writing on your blog. Keep writing and putting your work out there, because soon it'll start piling up and refining, and soon your message will be reaching thousands of people. Soon you will be impacting more than just what you're impacting now. She said, but you have to keep going, and you have to keep following that guidance within you, right? And that's what I'm here to remind you, is you have to be willing to be guided. You have to be willing to take those inspired actions along the way. And sometimes we have to take them unknowingly, right? We dive into something that we're not really sure, but we know we're being guided to, and halfway through we're like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, that means you're in the right spot. You have to dive into investing in yourself. So many people along this journey think that they can do it all themselves, but the truth is that this work, you need healing help. You need people to help you to heal the wounds below, right? You have to heal the wounds to create a sustainable business foundation to stand on. I have another story about that. There was a time when last year when I started my business, I'm going to be super transparent with you right now. I started my business, and I did not build my business on rock. I built it on sand, and I built it very quickly. And I built it, I built it on what I would call frantic manifesting and franticness, right? I knew I had something to offer, but I didn't do the deep healing work before I put out my business. And I put out a group program, which was fine. People were really interested in applying and everything. I put out the group program out there, and I did it and all the things, and it was good. But it left me, when I got my desired result, it left me feeling very unfulfilled. That's what I mean when you build your house on sand instead of stone. When you build your business foundation on sand instead of stone. I had built my business, but I did it frantically, with a frantic energy to me, right? And I wasn't allowed, I couldn't allow myself to fully feel my message and embody my message, because I didn't give myself the time to heal and lean into it. So what happened? That part of my business crumbled very quickly, right? I had like one little launch. Some people ended up leaving. Some people joined. Some people left. It was very in and out. The energy was very icky. It was very just like, I'm not sure, right? Because I wasn't sure. Because I wasn't set in my truth, light, and power. Because I wasn't embodied in my energy. You want a business like this? You want to be a healer? You want to be connected to your purpose and to share it with the world? Your energy, your presence is everything. Your energy, your sales, the money you're making, the people, the clients you're bringing in is just a reflection of you and your energy. And I learned that a really hard way. So that's when I closed my business doors for a bit. I shut down. And I really went inside. If y'all have been following me for a while, you know November, December, January, I was in a really deep surrender. I mean, on my knees every day, surrender. Asking God, source, universe, angels of the highest vibration of love, please help me. Please help me. I need help. Please guide me. I'm willing to be guided right now. And every day, over and over, I hit my knees, said the prayers, I did the work, I did the healing work, I went deeper within inside myself. And what I found was a lot of childhood wounds and triggers that were coming out in my business that were causing very cross-eyed energy in my business, right? Because our energy is everything in our business, our currency, our abundance, how much money we're making. Our energy is involved in all of it, right? So what did I do? I hit my knees. I got down on my knees and I asked God, please guide me. Where am I meant to go? And I remember the specific moment, guys, when I was doing this work and I was hitting my knees, my business was closed down, all the things. And I was on the plane to go see my family in Alabama. And I was doing the Bow to You Kundalini meditation. I had it on my ear pods on the plane. And I don't know what came over me. I just remember all of this energy just rushing over me and just all of this rushing into me. And I was like crying on the plane. I can't even, like, I might sound insane explaining this, but I was crying on the plane at one point. And I'm just letting myself like work through all of this heaviness that I put on myself. I let myself work through all of the fears, the unworthiness, the feelings that I wasn't good enough, all of the shit that held me back from my business, from stepping into my truth, light, and power. I went there and I went deep into it, okay? I didn't just have this one time. No, over and over, I went into the shit, the limiting beliefs that held me back from stepping into my truth, from stepping into my power of the message I had to carry, right? So I just remember crying, and I just remember hearing this voice within inside of me, finally my intuition being able to come up after all of this ego attack, right? I heard my intuition so loudly and clearly. You are an intuitive healer. You're an intuitive healer. You're an intuitive healer. You're an intuitive healer. And I just started writing down all of this information about intuitive healing. I had like this divine download come into me, and I wrote it all down. You know what I did from there? Then I just started meditating on this information that I was just given. I started meditating on this information. I started spending, just tuning in even more to this information, into intuitive healing. And then I just started going live, talking about my healing abilities. I started bringing on some intuitive healing clients and all of the things. But what came out of this was because I kept hitting my knees, asking to be guided over and over, because that's truly how we find our purpose. People say we can do this and that or another, but the truth is we have to break down enough to listen to that voice within inside. We have to break down. Your breakdown is your breakthrough. When you break down and you just ask God, love, universe, angels, whatever God, the guidance of the highest good of all to help you, that's the second you start connecting with your purpose and who you truly are on a soul level, right? That's the moment. It's not all the shit before that. It is, because it helps you get there, but it's the moment you surrender your plan over. Surrender is everything in this game. Just last night, I'm into my business. I'm making money. I'm hitting my financial goals. Things are really falling effortlessly into my business because I've done the healing work and I've built my business and my life, my soul life and business on stone instead of sand this time. Just last night, I had an old story get triggered in me. And the story goes a little something like this. You may be able to resonate with. I have to do everything myself. I'm not supported. Everything has to be done by me or it won't get done. I'm the only one who can do all of this. I'm not supported. It's like this old story, this old wound of mine from my childhood, from like a long time ago. I'm not supported. I'm not good enough. I'll never be worthy enough. I'll never be good enough for them, right? I'll never be pretty enough. I'll never be perfect enough. All of these like core wounds coming up last night, and I was in a massive fucking trigger. I was in a trigger really bad. I had talked to someone that day who really triggered me and this old story within me, but I'm so glad they did, because I needed to move through that last night so that I could show up in a clear energy for you today. But this is what the path looks like. You have to go deep within inside yourself and start looking at the triggers that lay within you, right? The trigger of not being worthy enough, not being good enough, not being pretty enough. Some people say, oh, because I'm not skinny enough. I don't know. I've heard all kinds of shit. I've had that one too. We have these limiting beliefs, like what the industry likes to call limiting beliefs, that are held within our nervous system, our psyche, our subconscious, that is operating us, right? It's what I like to call these old stories and paradigms and beliefs of the patriarchy that have been conditioned in us. And we have to go in and release all of that bullshit, all of those beliefs, all of that story, and release it. That is the healing part of the work. Because otherwise, you will be operating your soul, life, and business based on those old beliefs of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, and you won't be able to receive everything that you're calling in because it won't be able to make its way to you because you're not a clear vessel for it. Clear your vessel, guys. You want to do this work? Dive deep into your own healing. Clear your vessel, right? Because source, God, love, universe needs a clear vessel to bring its message through. And I'm not saying that you're just not going to get triggered one day. No, you're going to be triggered the whole time. You're going to get triggered because those stories are going to come up over and over and over again to be healed at deeper levels each time. It's like an onion peeling, right? It's the onion layers. I peel myself back one layer at a time, healing each layer. And when you're doing this work, you're also healing the collective. You're also healing your clients. You're also able to hold more light and more space for your clients, for your kids, for your grandparents, for your family, for everyone, right? And that's the work as light leaders, as light workers, we're here to do. We're here to lead, but we're also here to help the world come to a new consciousness, to help heal the world, right? That's a part of all of our missions. Guaranteed everyone on this live stream, if you're watching me and integrating with my energy right now, you're a light worker. You're a divine feminine leader. You're here to help bring consciousness to the planet. You're feeling the call, right? And now it's your job and your responsibility to get up and answer it. Because the truth is, we need you now more than ever. Do you see this world? Do you see where we are right now? We need healers, coaches, self-development workers, all of the things now more than ever, guys. We need your unique gifts. We need your talents. We need everything that you have to offer us. We need you. There is no more messing around. There is no more putting off your work any longer. We've got to wake up, to put our work out there, to stand strong in our truth that we have to share, our light we're here to share, and the power and the fierceness behind it. Because that's where people will understand what we're saying. When we have a fierceness with us, and we're saying it like, I am not messing around. People believe that. You have to get behind your message. You have to have a fierceness with your message and embody it. And as divine feminine leaders, how do we embody our message? In our sacral chakra. A lot of times I help my clients through helping them embody their message by bringing their divine download from here all the way into their sacral chakra, planting that message, that feeling within inside them, planting it in the sacral chakra, and then it will just slowly, it's like a flower that will grow up and you will be able to release it, right? So you plant it in the sacral chakra. As divine feminine leaders, that's where we hold a lot of our power. That's where we hold our divine intentions, our journey, that's where we hold our business, what we're meant here to do. The idea is held in our sacral chakra, which is about 2 inches below your belly button, the sacral chakra area. In our womb space, basically. It's in your womb. That's where we grow things. That's where we grow our business. That's where we grow our family. That's where we give birth to everything we have to give birth to. More than just children is in that area. So you can start envisioning bringing your message in, bringing that in and down, and planting it in that area so it can grow and you can start releasing it, right? Chelsea said, I feel like I'm so heavy with everything in my life now. I do meditation, but I've backed away from it. I feel so different just now. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling different, Chelsea. I hope it's a good different. But this is your call, Chelsea. Let me tune in with you for a second, Chelsea, because I feel like I have something to say to you, or I feel like a message coming through. If you feel like I have a message for you also, if you can just comment below and I'll try to connect with you. Let's do this real quick. Let's go here because this feels good right now, okay? Chelsea, in the most loving and kind way, You've got to stop listening to your ego, okay? You've been listening to that voice of doom for way too long now, okay? You're connected. I can see and feel that within you. You are. You're connected in, and you know when you're connected to source, and you know when you're flowing in your intuition. But you're letting that ego voice within you take you out too often. And that's okay, because that's how I was in the beginning too. You're listening to all the fear, and you have a lot of stories around your worthiness or being good enough. And they're telling you, start looking through that. Start working through those limiting beliefs, okay? And what I want you to do is start writing them all down. Start writing down all the limiting beliefs that come up whenever you think about or imagine you stepping into your purpose, stepping into everything you have to offer the world, having the business you want, having all of the things you desire. Start writing down all of the blocks and beliefs that come up saying you can't have it, or you're not worthy enough, or you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough. I want you to write all of them down. You write all those limiting beliefs down. Do you hear me? Write all the shit down. This might take days. I literally have pages and pages and pages and pages of limiting beliefs that I had to work through. And then once you get them down, you know what you start doing? I take my pen and my piece of paper like this, and I start scratching the F out of them. And I go, not true, not true, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Start calling out your limiting beliefs. Start calling out everything that is a lie that the ego is telling you. That is how you're going to set yourself free, okay? Write down the limiting beliefs. Cross them out like this. See how I just like cross it out, and ask yourself, is that limiting belief ultimately true? Is it ultimately true? Is it the truth? Is it written in the sky? Is it true? No, it never is. It's never the truth when it's coming from the ego. That's a fear-based story and belief. So you know what you do? You cross it out and you say, bullshit, I don't believe that. And you write a new story, right? You write the new story and you say, I decide that I am so worthy of everything I desire. I decide I am so worthy to live my purpose and get connected to it. I decide I am ready to step in and feel this wave of emotion through me. Chelsea said, yes, that ego has took over. Yeah, I def do when I'm connecting. Yeah, I know you know when you're connected. They tell me that. You're on the journey. You've been on the journey, right? Yeah. And Chelsea said, yeah, I feel like I'm battling back and forth. Yeah, I can feel that inner battle within you very strongly. And this goes back to my talk in the beginning. Put your blinders on. We don't need to be looking at everyone else. We don't need to be looking at what everyone else is thinking, doing, saying. Right? No, we put the blinders on and we go inwards. Where am I being guided? Where am I being guided? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say and to whom? And then take your inspired guidance from there. But you have to learn to differentiate between that ego and that intuition loving voice. And they're telling me you do know the difference. You just haven't been empowering yourself to know and empowering yourself. Right? So empower yourself. Take control over your journey. Have the discipline that to know when you're in your ego and you feel like those limiting beliefs are coming up, say, oh my gosh, these are limiting beliefs. This is the ego going on right now. Let me write all of it down. Let me write all of this bullshit down, cross it out, and choose a new story that I get to believe in. The power lays within your decision. Okay? You have to make the decision though. Chelsea said, makes sense, everything, XX. Sending love to you also, Chelsea. I say it all with the most love and guidance possible, okay? Paula, okay, Paula, let's see if there's a nice little message for you, okay? Give me 1 second. Can I grab some water? Beautiful. Okay, Paula. They're saying you're listening. You're feeling the purpose. You're feeling it within inside yourself. And I feel that burning desire within you. I can feel it like it's my own. But the inspired action, I'm feeling like there's not a follow through on the inspired action, right? Like you're gaining momentum and then you're losing momentum. You're gaining momentum and you're losing momentum. And that's a really hard game to play in this space. I know because I used to do it. Gain momentum, lose momentum, gain momentum, lose momentum, right? And the truth is that why is that happening to her? Because you're not following through. And I say this with the most love and guidance. You have to be able to go and take the scary steps sometimes, to let yourself be guided and take the scary steps even when you don't know the outcome. Okay? And I understand that might seem very nerve-wracking, and it might seem like, well, I don't see the other side, and your ego's going to have a lot of things to say about that. Well, I can't see the other side. If I make this investment or I do this or I work with this person, I don't know what's on the other side or if it even help. But if it's a loss, I'm feeling all of these things come up, right? You have to be strong enough to work through those. You have to be strong enough to keep pushing. Because I'm not going to tell you being a spiritual entrepreneur and all of this stuff is effing roses and dandelions all the time. No, this work takes discipline. This work takes action, right? Of going deeper inside yourself, working with the mentors, working with the healers, whoever you're guided to, working with the people, right? Or wherever you're being guided, or to a Reiki class, or to this or that. I don't know. You know where you're being guided, but they're telling me you have to take those actions. You're kind of diddle-daddling, right? Gabby Bernstein and Raw Goddess called this crossing the threshold. And I can see your foot. There's a line, right? You're here, and your dreams and desires and spiritual business, your soul life and business, having it all is here, right? Your purpose, everything you're ready for and ready to jump into are over here, and you're over here, and you're right at the threshold. You're right at the threshold, girl. And I see you put one foot over and come back, and you put one foot over and you come back. You put one foot over and you come back. Girl, if you want to do this work, you gotta dive all in, right? You gotta take your 2 feet and act like you're diving in a pool. And that's when the magic begins to happen for you, right? When you dive in and take the action you're being guided to take. That's when it all gets to change. That's when all of the magic unfolds for you. But until you take and cross that threshold and decide to dive all in, you'll remain in a limbo. And also, I have a really good message for you, Paula. It's the year of 3. Did anyone know that? It's the year of 3. And what this means is, this year is that spirit, God, love, universe, whatever you want to call it, source is kicking our ass, right? Everyone who is in this limbo, just like Paula is being forced, right? We're being kicked to cross the threshold and dive deep into our purpose, our dreams, our soul, our life, our business, and all the things. Because the universe is not playing around anymore, y'all. The universe is not playing around. It's ready. The consciousness is ready. The divine feminine is here. She is risen, and she is ready to go. She's pumped. She's ready to go. We don't have time to itsy bitsy try to cross the threshold. No, we ain't got time for the limbo. It's time to dive all in, to go all in, right? And it's the year of 3. Paula, Spirit's gonna get you up, wake you up, and they're gonna push you over the line anyway, right? They're gonna get you there, and you're gonna get yourself there. But it's your work, your right, your responsibility to get going. Because your clients need you. Your family and generational healing need your work. This is so much bigger than you. So many of my clients, and I have to remind myself all the time, this has nothing to do with you. Take ourselves out of the equation. This is for a bigger, higher purpose, guys, for a higher consciousness. We cannot keep focusing on ourselves and be so self-centered, right? Yeah, no, do we get to receive from the universe? Yeah, of course. We get to receive massive forms of abundance when we do our work. We get to live how we get to live. I live how I want to live. I have an amazing place. I get to live in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I'm probably going to go for a spa day today. Like, I get to have all the things I want and desire, right? But it's because I'm answering the call. And you are being called to answer the call. No more limbos. No more back and forth. It's time to dive all in. Otherwise, you're going to feel a really strong feeling all year pulling you and tugging you, if it hasn't already been super uncomfortable already for you, okay? What did Paula say? Yes, it's time. So true. Thank you tons. Of course, Paula, I say it with all the love in my heart. This is my work, is to empower women to get into their purpose, to release it into the world, to step into their truth, light, and power. It is my job and my purpose to help you, my soul nomadic followers, and my soul nomadic clients, and push them to be the force to hold and support them, but also push them in their journey and along their way. This is my job. This is me showing up for my work. And I'm here to empower every effing women, all the women. Get into your purpose, step into your truth, step into your light, empower yourselves, get in business, be a CEO, earn the money, and heal yourself, and heal your generations of family that have come before you and the generations to come after you. But it's your right and your responsibility to do it, right? Beautiful. Exactly, Paula. You have to act on it. Jackie, I'm getting off, so nothing personal. Thank you for you, and can't wait to listen later, praying for God's continued favor. Okay, Jackie, thank you. No problem. I don't take any offense who comes on and off. Chelsea said, thank you. You were accurate. Love and light. Jennifer said, love this. Fear is what holds us back. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. Fear holds us back. And I'm ready. My main mission on this planet, I know, is to empower women. For too long, we have been stuck in old paradigms and beliefs, holding us back from our purpose, holding us back from everything we have to offer this world. We have been shushed, we have been silenced, and this is no more. The divine feminine has risen, and she is here, and she is rising within each and every one of you. It's time to stand up to the call, to let that divine feminine flow through you freely and completely, right? Let it flow, let it come, and she will guide you. She will guide you along the way. She will show you the way, whatever that is. And I'm ready for more. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for more women in business. I'm ready for more women CEOs. Because I believe that when we get money in the hands of good people doing good things, this world gets to become a better place, right? And that's not money, money, some people are like, oh, I don't want the money. No, F that. Yeah, we do. You know why? Because we're divine feminine leaders in our power, and we deserve to be compensated for everything we're putting out into this world so that we can give back, so that we can put our children in good schools, so that we can take care of ourselves, so we can have the spa day, so that we can spoil ourselves also. This work does not come with not getting paid or not having money. Absolutely not. I will not stand for that. We get to flow in all of the abundance that is ready for us. You just have to be open to receiving it. Right? Yeah, exactly, Paula. Use our money for good. I believe money's a neutral resource, and that if I can get more women in their purpose, their truth, their light, and their power and their purpose, living their purpose and making good money for it, that they're going to do freaking awesome things with that money. They're going to support charities they believe in. They're going to support their children in doing the things that they need to do. They're going to support their families. They're going to support themselves through their own healing. and the work they need to do. Guys, it's time. The feminine has risen. We will not be held down or back any longer. It is my job to come on here to inspire and to empower you to get going now. The work is here and we have to get going, okay? No more limbos, no more back and forth. It's time to dive fully in. Let your intuition guide you. Let it guide you. Do the healing work. Do the healing work, guys. This is how we clear ourselves and become a direct channel for God love source to run through us and to deliver our message into the world with truth, with compassion, with kindness. And another thing I want to tell you about divine feminine leadership, because this has been very heavy on my heart. Not heavy on my heart, but very, like, I need to tell you guys. Divine feminine leadership looks a lot different from masculine leadership, guys. It looks a lot different from masculine leadership, okay? As divine feminine leaders, we are meant to receive the clients, to receive the money, to receive the soul life and business of our desires. It is our job to be in alignment and the energetic match for everything that is coming to us. How do we do that? We clear away everything saying that we cannot have it or that holds us down. We release the patriarchal beliefs that have been instilled within us. Everything saying we're not worthy enough, we're not good enough, we're not perfect enough, I'm not a good enough mother, I'm not this, I'm not skinny enough, I don't look like the ideal woman. All of that gone. We get rid of all of that bullshit. We rise above it because we're stronger than that, right? We're not meant to go around this world being like masculine, right? We're meant to be more like this, sitting back, receiving. We are receivers, guys. Our messages, our divine messages come into us like this. They come down from heaven. Our divine messages come up and come down into us from heaven and get downloaded into us. And then we feel the inspired action and we take the action, right? No franticness needed, no hustling needed, no pushing needed. That's not a part of a divine feminine flow. No, that's not the way for us. So, Jennifer said, very true. Chelsea, I want to do this. I want to heal. Yes, I want to be on my purpose. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we need. More women crossing the threshold, diving deep into their soul, diving deep into everything they're feeling, right? So if you're ready to start diving in and do all the things, you can start with my soul expansion bundle, guys. It's completely free. I'm not trying to sell you anything right now. Some people are like, are you trying to sell? No. Right now, this is completely free. This is my heart. This is my work, right? So if you're on Instagram, go into the link in my bio. It's in there. It's called the Soul Expansion Bundle. Paula, I think you downloaded it like a while ago. I've completely re-updated it. It's been re-updated like last week and completely redone. So I would take a look at it again or re-download it again, just because I've revamped it, and I put some divine feminine leadership bonuses at the bottom. Okay, guys, download this bundle. It's completely free. It's 8 hours of content with me. It's amazing, like heart and soul in it. Divine feminine leaderships, waking divine feminine leaders in it. Okay. Facebook, I'm sharing with you guys. If you want it, just message me. You can message me and reach out to me and I will give it to you. Okay, guys? It's completely free. Just put your name and your email and download it, and you'll get fun emails from me about all the things. And I have some really exciting stuff coming up in the beginning of June anyway, for you guys. So you're going to want to get on the email list because I got real shit coming and it's going to be awesome. So it's going to be really good. Download the bundle, guys. I dropped it. Facebook, I dropped it right there. You can download it. It just needs your name and your email. And yeah, reach out if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns about any of this, about stepping in and all the things. Facebook or Instagram, I'm about to get cut off because Instagram cuts you off. So I've been talking too much basically. So Instagram, I love you guys. I love spending time with you. I love being with you. And it's time. You're ready. Step into your truth, light, and power. Download the Soul Expansion Bundle. It's time to go. We need you. We're crossing the threshold all together. No more waiting. No more putting it off. Okay, guys? Bye, Instagram. Ciao. Facebook, I love you guys. Chelsea, I would really encourage you to download the Soul Expansion Bundle. It's completely free. 8 hours of content with me going through this stuff and how to connect to your truth, light, and power. It's all about connecting to your authenticity, doing the healing work. We do some healing work in it. And you can always reach out to me if you have any more questions. Okay, guys? I'm always free here to serve you, and I'm here to be here to inspire you and empower you to get into your authenticity, to get into your purpose, and to share it with the world and make massive amounts of abundance while doing so. It's my right, it's my responsibility to show up and do this work, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend if you're in the US, and reach out if you need anything. You can find me at therebeccaann.com, or you can email me, therebeccaann@gmail.com. Chelsea, I think we were emailing, so you have my email if you need anything. Or reach out to me on Facebook, guys, or comment on here and I'll comment back, okay? I love you. I'm just holding the intention that you're going to step in and that you're ready and you're going to cross the threshold and you will be so held by the universe. Sending you all so much love and light. Chelsea said, yes, thank you. Got the link. Perfect. I love this. Namaste. Have a blessed day. You too, guys. Bye.